From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
Well, here we are, 10 o'clock, and you know what? It's nice out there. It's quiet, it's mild. Temperatures are slowly dropping off. We have a south breeze, but tomorrow night at this time, we're going to be tracking severe weather, talking about wind and hail, and there will be that tornado threat, at least for some. Hang on, more on that coming up. Downtown looks good. And we're fair to partly cloudy now. We have some high, thin clouds coming in from the west. That's the old jet stream ahead. 71 degrees in Oklahoma City, very mild. Our normal highs are in the upper 60s, so we're well above that. Remember, we made it into the 80s today. Our humidity coming up. Our dew point is at 51 degrees, so that's going to get a lot higher between now and tomorrow. That moisture will come in from the Gulf through Texas, and the pressure, get ready, 29.77 inches of mercury. It is falling. And it's going to fall big time tomorrow and into tomorrow evening. All right, temperatures now, low 70s, 72 in Stillwater, 69 in from Weatherford, 72 down in Norman and Purcell, looking good. A little cooler in the north. We have our warm front in northern Oklahoma, slightly cooler there. As you move south, the air is a little bit more moist. That's why we have 70s, mid-70s down south. And it's a south breeze blowing to the north. And the wind is going to gradually increase overnight tonight. Right now, it's a little breezy along and south of I-40. It will end up being fairly windy. Dew point temperatures, the moisture in the atmosphere, 51 in Oklahoma City. We have mid to upper 60s along the Gulf, and those are going to come screaming north. And we will see dew points tomorrow into the 60s, and that will be fuel for thunderstorms, combining with that powerful storm system, strong jet stream at the mid-levels coming right up and over Oklahoma tomorrow. Low-level jet coming in from the south. That'll be strong, and it's all going to come together to give us a wave of rain and storms, and with that, some severe weather. And then as we get on the backside, windy tomorrow, still windy into your Wednesday, but it's going to be a north wind, and it will blow on Wednesday. All right, so tonight, not much going on, right? Tomorrow morning, pretty quiet, and then tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, might see a couple of showers in eastern Oklahoma. The big show starts here. There's 8 o'clock, so between 6 and 8, thunderstorms begin to line up. They'll be isolated at first. The main threats will be some large hail, damaging winds. They'll eventually turn into a big line of thunderstorms. There's 10 o'clock coming into Oklahoma City, up to Stillwater, up into Pawnee County, up into Osage County, back to Chickasha and Lawton. It's a pretty intense line of strong to severe storms. Some showers in the northwest, not doing much. There is midnight, so these don't just scream through initially. They're running fairly slow, relatively speaking, and then from midnight on, they start to get a kick finally. But we'll have some heavy rain out of that. We'll have some severe weather, large hail, some damaging winds. There is a tornado threat. More on that coming up. And the line just keeps going. 3 o'clock in the morning. Thunderstorms again in eastern Oklahoma. And then here comes the showers in the Panhandle with snow in Guymon. We could see a couple of inches of snow in our Panhandle and a few flakes for Wednesday morning into northwest Oklahoma. And then for Wednesday, cold, cloudy, windy, with a few spotty showers moving through. And that'll be it. But the big show, again, is going to be, well, we're talking about, obviously, tomorrow evening, all right? So, a closer shot of Oklahoma City, 8 o'clock. Let's step you through this here. There's 9 o'clock. There's 10 o'clock. Tomorrow evening at this time, thunderstorms running from Guthrie through Edmond to Yukon, back to Gracemont. A few of these strong, possibly, again, severe. And they just kind of hang around. So the rain amounts are going to begin to stack up. Now, western Oklahoma, you're going to be in the dry air. You don't get much. As you get east, rain amounts are going to be heavier, anywhere from a half an inch to an inch to over 2 inches off into eastern Oklahoma and around central Oklahoma here. Guthrie, Edmond, there you go, half inch to an inch. So a pretty good, again, rain. But, man, you get just west of Oklahoma City from Clinton to the west, and it's going to be a sharp gradient between rain and almost no rain. All right, lows tonight, low 60s. South winds will pick up. It will be windy overnight, especially as you get deeper into western Oklahoma. Tomorrow's highs, 80s again. We'll see some 90s in the west and southwest. Here's the dry line tomorrow afternoon. Look at the winds behind the dry line. It's going to be a southwest wind, low humidity, winds 30 to 60 miles per hour across northwestern and far western Oklahoma. I think the fire danger is going to be high, extreme in the northwest and west tomorrow, along and behind the dry line. So tomorrow, we're going to have severe weather, but it's also potentially going to be a big fire day in northwestern, western, and southwestern Oklahoma. We haven't greened up enough yet. Tomorrow afternoon, a couple showers in the east. Tomorrow evening, thunderstorms begin to line up. They start west of Oklahoma City, again coming to the metro between 10 o'clock and midnight here in Oklahoma City. a low to a moderate threat of severe weather. The moderate threat just means more numerous severe storms in here, right? Starts out here, makes its way east. What about wind speeds? Well, we're looking at winds 55 to 65 to 75 miles per hour. Not every storm is going to produce wind that strong, but there might be some gust, occasional gust to near 80. And hail sizes, nickels, dimes, quarters, golf balls, and mainly quarters, nickels, and dimes. My tornado zone, a low. We'll throw in a moderate, area of a tornado to the south and east of Oklahoma City as that low-level jet kicks in and the higher moisture content arrives. But still a low threat here in Oklahoma City. 9-day forecast. It'll be out of here Wednesday, but still cloudy, cold, a high of only 52 Wednesday. Thursday looks good. Another storm Friday with more rain. No severe weather right now out of that. The weekend looks good. Next week, another storm. Here we go for Monday of next week. Carl, back to you.
Sounds good.